Welcome to another reading vlog. If you don't know, my reading vlogs work from Sunday to Sunday. So today is Sunday and I am just trying to decide what I want to read. Haven't read anything, was editing the vlog for you guys and I hope you like watching it. If you haven't watched my previous reading vlog, then it's linked down below or up there. So I'm left with about 45% of The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But I'm not sure if I want to read it right now because I'm having these super strong cravings for Harry Potter. And I have money in this. Like, I have a habit of hiding money in my books, which is like a very pleasant surprise when I find them, you know. You should try that. Need to give you a quick update on Tuesday morning. I'm reading this book, Crazy Rich Asians. The movie is coming out soon and I loved the third part of the book, Rich People Problems, and it's really funny. I'm already done with 22% of it. It's very long, a bit long, but I'm enjoying it a lot. This week the work is just like piling up like this. So I am unable to read, but yesterday I was reading. So I read about 38% of this book, the smaller one. It's Crazy Rich Asians, really liking it, but it's a long one, so it will take some time. And I read about 10% of Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as well. I don't know if I'll finish it today or not because I'm gonna spend my entire day working. So let's just see what happens. But yeah, this is like a work week rather than a reading week. I just started reading this Dial 100 because obviously I am still struggling with deciding on one book and sticking to it. It has actually been republished after a long time, so it was out of print for a long time, and then the Westland Publications came up with a 5-book box set of Surendra Mohan Pathak books. He writes crime novels and he's a very, very popular Hindi crime novel author. So I'm really excited to read this one. I actually started reading it and liking it so far. I'm gonna put on a timer for 1 hour and read. Let's see how I do it. So I read for about 58 minutes and I was able to finish Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. It is a sort of science fiction, but I feel like it's more like, you know, Animal Farm, where the whole plot is actually implying something else. I'm still thinking about it. I also read a bit of Crazy Rich Asians. I'm on 41% book now. I was on 38 before, just because I was like, I have to read for 1 hour. I am already reading a lot of books, but I picked up Twilight. I just felt like reading it, and I'm on page number 30 and there are so many things that I like. So I'm like enjoying reading it. I have read this once before, but I want to read it again. It is almost midnight of Friday. For some reason, I really like the vibe of the book at the moment, the coolish atmosphere, and also I love the relationship Bella has with her father, like that awkward but still loving relationship. It's just really cool, really good to read. I'm on page number 134 right now. So I don't think I'll be reading much today as well. It's Saturday, yes, but I have already spent 4 hours going to the doctor twice. Frodo Baggins is very, very sick. He has tick fever and it's just bad. So it took up a lot of time, but I am still reading Twilight. I feel like I am liking it more this time because I am reading it as a romance novel. Last time I was thinking of it as a vampire novel, but now that I know it's a romance novel, I am enjoying the romance and I'm not like, oh, vampire, 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 vampire. I think the lesson here is that if you know about the book thoroughly, like what's the intended genre or the audience, then you may be able to enjoy the book better. I just finished reading Twilight and I am already reading the next book, but it would be covered in the next vlog. But I loved reading Twilight. Like, I cannot wait to start the next book. Let's end this vlog, guys. So this past week I read 2 books. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Now, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a classic novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. It is one of the most popular books by the author. Originally only 3,000 copies were published and they sold like hotcakes, and there are a lot of adaptations of this novel and I really liked it. I had found references of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in so many novels, so I was like, let's read it. And then just on a whim, I turned around and picked up this book, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I have been meaning to read the entire series once again. I have read only this book before and now I read it again. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Now this past week, I did have these 3 books that were in my TBR and I really wanted to finish them, but I was not able to do that. I may probably do this week, but let's see in the next vlog. These 2 books were not the only ones that I read. This month I read about 40% of Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. The movie is coming out this month and I'm reading that book. It's a slightly longer one and I kind of like got into Twilight, so I didn't read it or complete it, but yes, let's see if I complete it next week. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you read last week or what were you reading. You may not have finished the book, but you were reading something, right? So let me know what you were reading in the comments down below. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another vlog next Monday.